Okay, forget the normal intro. We don't have time for that. This isn't just an explainer. Think of it as an emergency broadcast. Something is coming. In fact, it's already here. Right now, picture this. The year is 2026, and NASA, they've just spotted something. Something invisible, moving at millions of miles per hour. This isn't a drill, people. It's a ghost in the cosmos, and it's headed our way faster than anything we have ever tracked.
You have to understand, it has no face, it gives off no light, but it is heavier than our sun, and it is absolutely coming for us. It's a predator that doesn't need eyes to hunt. It's a hole in space itself.
So we have to get a handle on what we're dealing with. The scientists, they've given it a name. I guess it's a nickname, really, probably born out of just pure terror. They're calling it Voidzilla.
So what is it? It's a rogue black hole. I mean, think about that. A star died, collapsed in on itself, and then got launched out of its own galaxy like a cannonball. It's been wandering the void, completely alone, and it just stumbled right into our solar system.
And the size of this thing, my God, I can barely wrap my head around it. It's 7 times the mass of our own sun. All of that gravity, all of that power is squeezed into an object so tiny and dense you can't even see it.
And here's the absolute worst part. It's not some 1 in a billion freak of nature. No. Astronomers think there could be millions of these things just drifting through the Milky Way. We basically just lost the worst game of cosmic roulette you can imagine. And look, if you're sitting there thinking this is just some hypothetical sci-fi nightmare, you are dead wrong. This is real. In 2022, the Hubble telescope actually found one, confirmed it, a real wandering black hole, 5,000 light years from here. The monsters are real. So how does an attack like this even happen? Well, it doesn't start with a bang. There are no explosions, no Hollywood special effects. It's just the fundamental laws of physics turning against us in complete, and I mean terrifying, silence. Here's how it all goes down. Month 1, we can only even see it because its gravity bends the light from the stars behind it. By month 3, we've locked in its path. That's when the global panic starts. By month 6, Neptune and Uranus are literally wobbling in their orbits. And by month 9, it's our turn. Earth's orbit starts to warp. Our whole existence, everything we've ever known, depends on our nice, stable, nearly circular path around the sun. It gives us our seasons, our climate, life itself. But Voidzilla's gravity just grabs us and yanks us onto a totally new path, a chaotic, violent, elliptical one. And what does that actually mean? Look, we're not talking about a couple degrees of climate change here. We're talking about 50-degree swings. In a single year, we would be flung out into the deep freeze of space and then slingshotted back so close to the sun it would scorch the entire planet. There is no adapting to this. It's unsurvivable. So for us, it's total chaos. But for the planets closer to this thing's path, it's something else entirely. It's not an impact. It's a complete unraveling. The scientists who modeled this, they have a phrase for it that will haunt my dreams. They say the planets don't just crash, they are turned into noodles of plasma. This is what happens to Mercury and Venus. The gravity pulls so much harder on the side of the planet facing the black hole that it just starts to stretch. The atmosphere, the crust, it all gets peeled away. The entire world is elongated, pulled into a thin, glowing stream of superheated matter, a plasma noodle, that just spirals into the black hole and is gone, vanished. And, as if that isn't enough, Voidzilla's gravity well passing by completely destabilizes the Oort Cloud, this giant shell of icy comets way out at the edge of our solar system. It collapses inward, unleashing a biblical storm of comets raining down on every single planet that's left. The whole system is just under bombardment. But then, it's over. Just like that. It zips by. Voidzilla continues its lonely journey through the galaxy, and we are still here. We survived. Scientists are actually calling it the Great Gravitational Goose because it scared the absolute life out of us, and we barely dodged the bullet. But the solar system we knew is gone. Earth's orbit is wobbling now, but it's holding. Jupiter got thrown into a totally new, much wider path. There's a permanent storm of comets crisscrossing the sky now, a constant, lingering threat. And our magnetic fields are so disrupted that the sky is painted with brilliant auroras every single night, a beautiful, terrifying scar to remind us just how close we came. So what's the takeaway? I mean, what does it all mean to survive something that could have wiped us from existence without even noticing we were here? It has to be a wake-up call, right? The universe is not our backyard barbecue. It's not safe,
It's not predictable. It's a wild, dangerous, chaotic place, and we are just a tiny, unbelievably fragile part of it.
And that really just leaves us with one final question. It was a total bummer. Yeah, it almost gobbled us up, but we're still here. So is that it? Is just surviving against all of those insane odds the ultimate flex?
It's something to think about. Make sure you subscribe for more deep dives into this wild cosmos of ours, because as we just learned the hard way, the universe is definitely not our backyard barbecue.